Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's episode of the Maritime Morning Brief, brought to you by the Marine Exchange of Puget Sound. I'm your host, Sarah, back again this morning bringing you the essentials on vessel movements and maritime conditions today in Washington. I was starting this recording and I just had this really funny thought of, if I got on here and hummed the song that's in my head every day when I start doing one of these. I'm not gonna do that, but I think it was a funny thought, and I think we would all think it was very funny. So in lieu of that, if you heard my tiny stumble in the intro, that's what I was thinking. Now, on to the essentials, if you will, on vessel movements and maritime conditions today here in Washington. It is Thursday, May 28th, 2026, and today we are anticipating the arrival of 11 vessels. That includes 1 bulker, 5 container ships, 2 tankers, 2 passengers, and 1 vehicle carrier. We're also expecting the departure of 4 vessels, including 2 passengers, 1 ro-ro, and 1 vehicle carrier. Of course, you know that ship schedules are dynamic and that they're subject to change, and all the different places you can go on our resources to find the most updated information throughout the day, so please feel free to do so if you need that. For today's tides in Seattle, we will have high tides at 02:56 and 17:37, with low tides at 10:07 and 22:29. For the weather, we're expecting a high of 73 degrees and a low of 52 degrees, with variable winds less than 5 knots, becoming northwest around 6 knots in the afternoon, so that's morning and afternoon, and then increasing clouds in the afternoon and evening time, and in the evening we're looking at north wind 5 to 10 knots, becoming south after midnight, and a slight chance of rain after 11 p.m. Before we sign off, we have some slightly odd maritime news, but I'm sure many of you already saw it or know about it, and that's that Zuckerberg's super yacht landed in Seattle on Tuesday. Of course, as Meta announces big local layoffs. So it's been pretty much deemed distasteful by many Seattleites, but of course, to each their own. I personally am taking this as a great reminder that no matter who you are and where you fall on the quote-unquote food chain, maritime is everywhere. You cannot avoid it, and you can't not be impacted by it in one way or another, whether that's your food that you eat on your table, whether that's working on a vessel like this, whether that's being the billionaire who owns the vessel. It affects you in ways that are undeniable, even if you're not always thinking of them that way. Maritime, all the time. It's true. It's here. Maritime is everywhere. So, if you needed that reminder, there you go. Whatever you are doing in our maritime space is important, and it's impacting someone. So, thank you. With that, I'm going to sign off for today's Maritime Morning Brief. Thank you very much for coming to join me, and I look forward to seeing you all again bright and early tomorrow morning.